Welcome back to the channel. This is Not Without My TV. I am Chris, and today we are going to be reacting to some short videos, just watching the world go crazy, So let's get started.
You know for a fact this man is under the influence of something. Hey, if I held my finger up and told you to follow my finger, could you do it?
Was on Getty Got Famous?
You're high as shit, dude.
So I understand.
Officer Shepard, what?
2075.
2075.
Holy chicken moly, that guy was on one. That's wild.
How do you want the competition?
The whole point of Tesla is to accelerate the advent of electric vehicles and sustainable transport. We're trying to help the environment. I'm not sure if you know, but we open source our patents. So anyone who wants to use our patents can use them for free.
Your patents are open source?
If somebody comes and makes a better electric car than Tesla, it's so much better than ours that we can't sell our cars and we go bankrupt. I still think that's a good thing for the world.
So I think little things like that are why his peers dislike him so much. I think he takes just a slightly different approach to the peasants, to us plebs, than the rest of his fellow billionaire class. So I think that maybe that's why he's looked at as such an outsider among them, because the open source thing, it's available to anybody, right? But when really common people still don't have the means to do anything with that information, and if we did, someone else or even him would stop you. But the fact that he's actually putting it out there, making it available for someone to try, I think just that in itself makes him sort of a pariah amongst his class. Okay, here we go.
Fucking hell. Oh my God.
That would be a big old nope for me, but that was cool to watch.
This is what an $8.5 million lawsuit looks like. Why? Because these cops violated these civilians' rights blatantly for no reason. We're talking unlawful search and seizure, unlawful detainment, and arrest. Watch this.
What are you guys doing here?
Waiting to go to Starbucks in a second. Why?
I noticed that you guys aren't doing nothing but hanging out.
Just got in from
And
Vegas. I've been driving all night here.
Well, relax. You have your ID on you?
Now, why are you asking for my ID? You got a crime that I commit.
You have to give me your ID.
Why do I have to give you my ID? Because I haven't did anything.
Are you doing anything wrong?
No, I'm not.
So then what's the big deal?
I don't have to give you my ID.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. No,
You
I don't.
don't?
I know the law. I don't have to give you my ID. I'm recording right now, honey.
Why are you getting so worked
Because I
up?
got to have protection. Because I don't
Okay.
know where this is about to go.
Well, it's not going to go
We're
anywhere
not
if you
doing
cooperate.
anything. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
recording.
fine. They can record all day. So are you going to refuse to give me your ID?
I am, because I haven't did anything. Call your superior.
I don't have to do that.
Yes, you do have to do
Yes,
that.
you
No,
do.
we're not doing that. Okay, everyone in this car is detained. Last chance. Sit in the car. You're going to handcuffs.
Get anything.
Get out of the car. Put your hand behind your back. You're going to go to jail.
You're going to get fired.
That's fine.
Don't worry,
That's fine.
Asala. We got a lawsuit. We haven't done nothing.
Man, there's so much that can be said about that video right now. She was right. She was in the right, everything she said, technically. But I personally, I'll just give my ID. I've been in that situation right there and been wrapped up and just held for hours in custody, or detained, I think is the word they use. They like to use that word, detain, just because of something like that. I wasn't even aware that you didn't have to show ID if you weren't doing anything illegal, because Central California, it's not like that. Well, you do what they say or you get detained. Period. But if you like content like this, check out my other show where I'm reacting to the police interacting with some really entitled people.
Out of the car. Out of the car, or break the window.
She's being smart because you're being aggressive.
Yeah, I am because I just got hit.
Okay, so there's this lady screaming her head off. That nearly caused the crash. Very bad, obviously. She then decides to follow the other car home, totally not losing it at all. Next thing you know, the whole block turns into a mini Hollywood set.
Almost getting hit twice on the road within 30 seconds. Crash your car, get raped, and then handle this shit, man. What's wrong with you? Telling me to calm down?
God bless you.
You insane? Get back inside your house. Do you understand me?
I'm just the witness in total.
Simple as that. Get back here. Look at the tire print on the back of my bumper. You goddamn idiots. You have eyes? You're sitting there filming instead of calling anyone for help?
I already did, and they did.
And yeah, the police arrested her and she spent the night in jail.
I don't know why it's so entertaining to watch people freak out in public. But it is.
Mexico is now deporting Americans back to the US because they're fed up. So recently, people in Mexico have been complaining because there's been an increased amount of Americans moving to Mexico without documentation. This has been causing inflation in Mexico since Americans usually don't pay any tax and they pay in US dollars, so prices have been going up. Just in the past 60 days, there's been over 240,000 immigrant apprehensions, and over 7,000 of them have been deported so far. The reason people are fleeing from the US to Mexico is because they can't afford to live in America anymore, and in Mexico, the US dollar has a lot more value and can go a longer way. However, because of this, people in Mexico are also feeling like Americans have been colonizing in a lot of parts of Mexico. And for locals, it's been a struggle since businesses have been naturally raising prices in response to this. People in Mexico are saying this is decreasing the quality of life over there, and everyone using pesos now having to pay more to buy anything.
That's an interesting turn of events. I wonder what their slang for illegal immigrants is. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below.
You're saying right now you've been shot.
Yes.
In the eye.
Yes.
With a revolver.
Yes.
This does not make sense, Ryan. They shot you with a revolver in your eye.
Yes.
Is it a BB gun?
No, it was a real gun, man. It was just a
If they
revolver.
shot you in the eye with a revolver, you wouldn't be talking to me right now.
How do you know?
It's most likely you'd be dead.
That's what I thought too, man. I really don't know.
Ryan, you need to start telling me the truth. Your story doesn't make sense.
I'm trying, man. I don't know. Just ask me anything and I'll tell you the truth.
Ryan.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Bring your face closer. Yeah, be right back. You're not going to believe this one.
You're right. I've already heard the story. I can't believe it.
It looks like it went right through, huh?
Yeah, it might have. I don't know.
But you guys confirm.
Ryan.
Yeah, we'll take them.
He's sitting there with a hole in his head. I mean, you could see his eye and see something is going on. Why not just check? Why didn't they check, 30 minutes before? Man. That poor guy. They need to get him different doctors.
Financial goal. Big goal. I'm trying to buy a house. Yeah, right. What? You'll never own a home. But I work 40 hours a week. That's awesome. Nobody cares. I don't live paycheck to paycheck. No, you're not what we call paycheck to paycheck. You're what we call vacation to pet surgery. Oh, have you ever had to replace all 4 tires on your car at once? Yeah. How was that for you? Why are tires so expensive? That's not good.
Speaking of cars, seems like you paid your car off recently.
Thank you. I did pay off my car. That's a big boy move.
The very same month your student loans picked back up.
Forgot about those.
Everybody did.
But I just got a raise.
So did all the prices.
Yeah, what's going on with eggs?
Oof, eggs are having a year. That's why I stopped eating.
When did you stop eating?
Yesterday. What are your long-term life goals?
I'm honestly just trying to be able to afford a kid.
Oh!
And that's what it feels like nowadays. That's not even my generation. We were feeling that 20 years ago. I can only imagine what it feels like now. With the economy the way it is. Woo! Man. But anyway, that's going to be all for today. Thank you for joining me. If you're still watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Hey, maybe even share this video with somebody. Until next time.
That was nice.